Now welcome to this channel where they give an ogbonge update on wetin dey happen for we Biafran territory and how the zoo dey scatter. Kaduna community has donated ransom for a retired principal kidnapped after delivering ransom, but no one is willing to take the money to the Fùĺani terrorists. This is from Shehu Sani. But you notice how the Arewa North is weaponizing kidnapping as a legitimate means. Imagine for a minute that the Igbos is this one doing all these things. The village next to the terrorist hideout would have been bomb blast by now. The Nigerian court would have proscribed Igbo as a terrorist tribe. More than 50 military checkpoints would be mounted in the troubled area across Igbo land. The media, predominantly Yorubas, would have write long epistles justifying why the army killed innocent people in search of the kidnappers. The Igbos did not just wake up and start demanding for a separate state from the cooperative Nigeria state. They observe cases of injustice and they are greatly driven. The whole country is in flame because of one of the teen minority tribe and everywhere is quiet. Now in Igbo, they cause small problem. They go don't make noise. But see waiting this Arewa, this jihadists they do. Another matter na the issue of this, our brothers who never wake up.
Ozubo God. Takonadu God. The God of impossibility. Pastor, as you declare financial alert, instantly somebody put money in the pocket of our brother. He opened his eyes and saw a bunch of 100,000 in his pocket. At the instant.
Hold on.
At the instant.
Hold on. You mean he didn't see who put the money in the pocket?
What is your name, sir?
I am Brother Fidel Sumweke, a pastor from Mali.
What happened now?
And our daddy declared instant financial miracle. And within few minutes, somebody give me big money.
100,000.
Yes, sir.
That's the money in his hand, Pastor.
Can we clap for Jesus? We are saying
Thank you, Lord.
we are saying
Thank you, Lord.
we are saying
Thank you, Lord. The God of choosing.
You now see the problem of some of us will be black people and Indians. How you go, no go work, money go enter your pocket. We the wine. I be a comment for the section. Waiting you think because this thing they pay me somehow. And how did they do things for the whole world? How you go church, pray, say me they put money for program, money just enter and instantly you quickly count them, you know, say 100,000 naira. If it's just everybody make it play for your brain. I just count and 100,000, you know, say 100,000 naira. How you know say 100,000 naira? So after they put that, you just quickly count them now. Or more than the wine ourselves, If we talk about our freedom fighting and this so-called men of God, now them they cause the delay of this freedom fighting. We will never actualize Biafra, but God being God, Chukwukiba Biama being God, we go get Biafra. If they like, may they deceive people tire. May they deceive people say they go get house for heaven, mansion for heaven. Make we start to build the mansion for year. Make we fit build Biafra land. We find pass Dubai. We find pass UAE. We fit build Biafran territory. We go find pass all those places. No wahala sha. Another matter na say Prime Minister don't talk say make everybody register for this database because wetin we need, this one dey very important. Now just 20 million votes of Indians we need all over the world. If you see this information, I beg, or about the database, as they come out, we go to supply them for una. Mona listen to how waiting Prime Minister talk first.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen of the press, the haters of Biafra people, the enemies that are here to listen to me, especially now that a date has been scheduled for the kick-off of the Biafra self-referendum starting February 2024. I welcome every one of you as we are moving without distraction. And I want every one of you who have suffered for decades and years in bringing the Biafra struggle to the liberation stage. I give kudos to you. I give kudos to those who survived the bullet of the enemy up to this point. I also give kudos to the spirit of those who have paid the ultimate price for the freedom of Biafra. We are bringing this particular subjugation to a conclusive end very soon. Finally, the exodus has begun. Remember, we are no longer making broadcasts. We have broadcasted, shouted on social media for years. It is time we are taking the bull by its horn, and Biafra is here. From the first day of February 2024, the Biafra history, life-changing liberation and self-referendum will kickstart, which is a few days from now. How many days do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, exactly 14 days from today, the history will start. 14 days from today. On the first day of February, Biafra will start first ever in the history of our life, first ever self-referendum, digital voting. Everybody must start making preparation to make sure your family, your friends who are citizens of Biafrans, who identify themselves as Biafrans, have the opportunity to vote and participate in the voting. Our target is to make sure that over 20 million Biafrans will vote for this self-referendum. This voting, early voting, and the advanced voting will last as long as possible. It is going to be more of accreditation. It takes the zoo terrorist government many months to register for voters' card. We, as a government in exile, have already started from an advanced level to show you when we say Biafra rule this world, it is happening and we are demonstrating it. The ideas of Biafrans all over the world, professionals doing wonders in their various endeavors, have come together, and that's why the Biafra government is a government like no other government in exile. Not in the past, not in the present, and not after Biafra declaration. This government has done more than what an independent country cannot do. We have been able to successfully build database for Biafra government. Nigeria do not have it. Many African countries do not have it. We are now adopting the latest technology to conduct the very first ever in the history digital voting in self-referendum. No country has done it. It is the level of the professionalism that we have displayed and showed in the leadership government in exile. So this afternoon, my fellow Biafrans, I have come to break the news to the Thomas, doubting Thomas, to those who said, instead Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra, let Biafra not come. Tell them to go and start digging their grave. To those who say, instead Simon Ekpa will bring Biafra, they will die. Tell them to go and start getting their casket. Because you see, that Biafra is here. Not that it is coming. It is here. Voting have started. We have outsmarted Nigeria, outsmarted the Janjaweed, outsmarted the most corrupt country called Nigeria. We have outsmarted the terrorists and Islamic State called Nigeria, and they can never, ever see our back. We have shown them that you have to fear Biafra people. After this year, anything Nigeria will fear Biafra. After this year, the hatred on Biafra people will skyrocket times 100. After this year, they will fear anybody that call himself a Biafra. After this year, Biafra name will be used to deliver people from evil spirit. After this year, anywhere you go as a Biafra, you will be respected. Because what we are going to do to Nigeria and to their enablers will be beyond human comprehension. The fight for the survival of the Biafra people lies in their hand, not in the hand of anybody. Our survival lies in our hand. It is us that are going to protect us. not anybody. The security of the life and properties of the Biafra people lies in their hand. The security of our children, our mothers, our women, and vulnerable people lies on our hand. Not in the hands of Nigeria, not in the hand of anybody, not in the hand of the Britain, not in the hand of America. It is in our hand. And I tell you, the Biafra government has come to take that responsibility to make sure that our security lies in our hand. Government of Biafra will be there 24/7 to give protection and security to Biafra people. They will be expecting field work for Biafra referendum. A lot of people will be expecting our men to be walking from one street to another to conduct referendum. We have outsmarted them. In the next coming State of the Nation broadcast, the world will know how far we have gone. So my people, it is no longer propaganda that they are propagating against the Biafra government in exile. It is no longer propaganda about Simon Epka is a Nigeria agent. Those propaganda has faded away. If you are a Biafran who have joined the struggle since 1999, when Wářñìng started, and you are still alive, today, you should go and thank your God. You made it, after all. You made it. The betting to this relay has been moving from hand, and this is the last leg. You made it. A lot of people, many of your colleagues died on the way while they were running the race of the freedom with you. Some of you can no longer remember even some of your friends that were killed in Unveil. Some of you butchered. Some of you killed during the time of the census. From Wářñìng down to Wářñìng and Bikano, down to this criminal DOS Nigeria IPOB. Immediately he was kidnapped in 2021. A lot of men were slaughtered, and many of you made it alive. Many of you went spiritually to consult the oracles of Biafra land about Simon Epka, and because of your wiseness, you did that. An oracle told you, you see Simon Epka, follow him. He is bringing Biafra. Many people do not understand why those commanders of the ESN in those days turned their back on the IPOB Nigeria and followed a nobody, Simon Epka. According to them, many people do not understand this. They went spiritual to consult the gods of the land, because these are the people who were genuinely fighting for Biafra freedom. It is not about building a cultic kingdom that we have destroyed today. It is not about using IPOB to build secret society, which you have destroyed today. Biafra people will know in due time what God has used us to do in our land. These criminals were building a very dangerous occultic and secret society in the name of freedom fighting. We destroyed it. I will write a book. I am saying this because the struggle is coming to a conclusive end, as the declaration is coming very close, and the voting of the self-referendum voting will start in 14 days' time. It is time to write the history and the stories, what transpired since 2021. The story and the book that I will write as the Prime Minister of the Biafra Republic government in exile, what I saw and what God used me to conquer will shock the world, and the people involved will be held responsible, because these are proof. Human beings that are involved are still alive to attest to what I have seen. Many people who have followed me have seen it, especially those in the security sector of this movement. These people were killing commanders, cutting off their head, giving it to a Jofo and a Marubugu. Many people don't know this. Some people who hoisted flag during the time we hoisted our flag, these DOS criminals kidnapped some of them and killed them. For hosting Biafra flag in Biafra land, they did not steal, they did not kidnap anybody, they did not commit any crime. The only crime they committed is that they hoisted flag. How many of you remember when we hoisted flag? It was spiritual. We wanted to invoke the spirit of Biafra against all the betrayals and the enemies. Invoking the spirit to possess every cranny of Biafra land. Biafra flag was raised in 2022. DOS kidnapped some of the people that hoisted this flag and killed them. Not Nigeria army, not Nigeria police. But you know, this was targeted at distracting what we are doing. It was targeted at igniting internal war. I ignored all of them. I focused on the enemy, which is the Nigeria government. They did everything to provoke me to start internal war so that we are going to be distracted from the freedom movement. I ignored all of them because I have template. Now, template is the highest secret oath. Don't deviate. Focus and put your eye on the ball, no matter what happened. They have killed even those who they killed them, thinking that after that I would declare internal war against them. I have not done that. The people have declared this internal war, or if there is any war, continue to remain the security. Those who call themselves criminal security forces are the people that our arms are.
He say, yes, now here waiting Prime Minister talk. This one are no going back Biafra or Biafra. I go rest my case for now.